So here we have the Jaguar XE on a 65 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside though, you can see it's a four-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors and plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start over on the left-hand side with the speedometer. On the right-hand side, we have the rev counter. In the centre, you can see firstly the fuel gauge. We have a digital readout for the speedometer, and it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we are in park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have our stereo controls, phone controls, cruise control and speed limiter, the plus and minus pedals that you can change down or up a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over into the centre, we then have the main touchscreen. So we have a few physical buttons, one of which will take you back to this home screen, which is where you can then use the touchscreen to access your media firstly. So you can see there we've got DAB, FM and AM radio, auxiliary input. You can also pair up your phone, and once you've done so, you'll have Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly. We can access some of the climate control menus, so you can determine where you'd like the air distributed on this menu. You can also control your driver and passenger heated seats, which have 3 temperatures on each. Again, back to that home screen, you can pair up your phone, of course. Once you've done so, you'll be able to make and receive phone calls and stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. We have the satellite navigation for the car as well, and this vehicle has a full colour reversing camera, as you can see. Below that, we have the physical controls for your climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature, you can increase and decrease the fan speed. If you push this button to direct the air, it will open up that menu above. Similarly, the seat menu can be opened by pressing the seat button. So you can do that from here or the screen itself. Air conditioning is off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will then take full control, as you can hear it doing, to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. Any manual push of any button, so either with regards to the fan speed or direction of the air, will override auto immediately and put you back in a manual mode. We have the volume for your stereo, the start and stop button for the engine. You just need to make sure the key is in the vehicle with you. The dial, that is your gear selector for the vehicle. So you can see there you've got all of your gears. When you switch the ignition off, which I'll do in a moment, this will lower down. We can turn off the stop and start. We can change the driving setup of the car depending on the driving or weather conditions. We've also got our traction control, 2 cup holders and an electronic handbrake. And as I say, if we switch the ignition off, that will lower down, as you can see. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.